Hello learners, in this tutorial I am going to explain how to implement the conditional split in the SQL Server Integration Service. For this I have used an example which I have shared in my screen. So according to this example I have a database. The database name is db_src, table name is customer salary. It has 5 records. So you can see customer key, first name, last name and the salary. Then I have 2 tables in the db_target database. So first one is the customer less than 80,000, other one is customer greater than 80,000. So now you can see in my customer salary table I have salary for 90,000, 60,000 and 50,000 and 75,000. So based on the condition, my condition is if salary is less than 80,000, I will move those data into customer_less than 80,000 table. If the salary is greater than 80,000, then I will move all the records where salary greater than 80,000 will move to customer_greater than 80,000 table. So this is the example we are going to do. In the previous video I have explained how to do a simple ETL operation. So if you have any issues you can watch that video. According to this example I am going to create 2 databases in my SQL server. One is db_src, db_target, and I will create those tables in my SQL server, and also in the description sections I will share my create statement TSQL queries for those. So now we will move to the SQL server and try to implement those table structure there. First we create the database in the SQL server. So I will create the database called db_source and click on the OK button. Then likewise I will create another database. It is called db_target. Okay, then I am going to create my customer salary table in the db_src table. Now you can see I have created my customer salary table and I am going to insert 5 records according to my example into customer salary table. Okay, now if you are executing select query, again this table, you can see there are 5 records available in this table. So likewise I am going to create another 2 destinations table in the db_src table, db_target database. So first table is customer less than 80,000. you can see table has created, and I will create another table. Okay, now you can see if I expand my db_target database, there are 2 tables available. Okay, so I think already we have develop our table structures according to the example. Now we will develop the SSIS package. Okay, for this you have to open your Visual Studio Data Tools and you have to create the new project, SSIS new project. Go to the file and project, Then you have to select the business intelligence area, integration service menu, and you have to select the integration service project type. So I will give name as conditional split, and you can change the location, and you can change the solutions and other details also. So I'm giving this name. Okay, now you can see it will create your SSIS project. Now we will create two connections for the DB_SRC database and DB_target database. So I will open my OLEDB connection and click on the new button, and I will take the server name. So to get the server name, simply you can click on this drop down, then it will load your server name, or else you can take that connection server name from the SQL server. I will show how to take this connection name. Simply you have to click on the connect of the SQL Server Management Studio and select a database engine. So you have to take this one. This is your server name. Okay, so you can paste this name here, and also I'm going to connect using SQL Server Authentication, and I will give the SQL Authentication's credentials. Okay, so this is my credentials. Then I'm going to create connection manager for the DB_SRC database, and I will check the test connection. You can see test connection succeeded. Then click OK and OK, and click on the OK button. Now we have created the connection manager for DB_SRC database. Likewise, I will create a connection manager for the DB_target database. So simply I will copy this server name and select as SQL Server Authentication and my password. Then I will select my database DB_target, then click on the test connection. Your test connection succeeded. Okay, then click on the OK. Click on the OK on this window. Now you can see I have created all the connection managers which we required to develop that conditional split example. So then you have to drag and drop data flow task. Then let's say we can rename this one. Go to the properties, and you can change conditional split. Likewise, you can change the description, as well as you can change the name of this component. Now you can see I have changed my data flow task as conditional split. If you double click on that, then you can move to the data flow tab, or else you can click on this data flow tab. Then you have to take OLEDB source for the customer salary table, salary. Then you should include the another two destinations. One is for customer less than 80,000. Other one is the customer greater than 80,000. So now I think we have added all the sources and the destinations. Then we have to add the conditional split component. You can see in the common sections you can get that conditional split component. Drag and drop this command component into the area. So now we will connect each component. So first we will see the customer salary. Still there is an error, so we will remove this error. To remove this error, you have to double click on this component, and you have to set the correct table. So my table will be customer underscore salary table, and also if you want to check the preview the available data, you can click on this one. So you can see there are 5 records available, and clicked OK. Then you can see the customer salary component error has gone. Then you have to create a relationship between conditional split and the customer salary source. Then I will create the relationship. Then you have to define the condition. It is something like if else statement in other programming languages. So now I am going to do that operation. Okay, double click on that conditional split. Now I am going to add my condition. So my condition is salary greater than 80,000. We move to another table. If the salary is greater than 80,000, I will move to separate table. So my output name will be salary less than 80,000. So my condition will be salary, you can drag and drop the salary and 80,000. This is my condition. And also I can add another condition. The other condition is salary greater than 80,000. Okay, so salary, my condition is salary greater than 80,000. Okay, so I think we have implement our conditions. Then you can click on the OK button. In addition to that, I have to mention one thing. So when you are doing some case statement or nested if else statement, sometimes we have to implement the default output. So the same thing we can do. That default output name is this one. So if this condition does not match, then we can apply those data into this default name, and you can put into the separate table. In this example, I am not going to use the default output name, so we will click on the OK button. Now we have implement our conditions. Okay, so now I am going to create a relationship between conditional split and the OLEDB destination. First I will create a link. Here you can see I will create a link between conditional split and the OLEDB destinations. Now you can see there is a pop-up window. From that you have to select the input output selections. If you click on this drop down, you can see there are 3 options. One is salary less than 80,000, salary greater than 80,000, and the default output name. So for this I am using salary less than 80,000 dataset. So select that one and click to OK. And likewise I can create another path, and I select my output as the salary greater than 80,000. Now you can see we have created the relationship, but still we have the errors on OLEDB destinations, and we will remove those errors. Now already you have familiar with these things, so simply you have to select your relevant connection manager, then click on the OK. Then you have to set your less than 80,000 table, and still we have a warning. So go to the mapping sheet and you have to map the columns and click to OK. Now you can see error has gone. Likewise you have to remove the errors of the salary greater than 80,000 table. Okay, so greater than 80,000 still you can see. And also if you go to their view existing, there is no any records. Okay, likewise we can do if you view the existing data of the less than 80,000 table, you can see there is no any record. So I think we have completed the all configurations. Then you have to execute our SSIS package. So you have to save this one, then we will see the we will execute and see the output. Okay, so to execute your SSIS package, you can click on the start button. So I will click on that. Then you can see it will execute. You can see according to the audit, for the salary less than 80,000 there are 3 records, and salary greater than 80 there are 2 records. According to my example, you can see there are 2 records which are greater than 80,000. Those are greater than less than 80,000. So according to this structure, there should be 2 tables in the customer greater than 80,000 table, and there are 3 records in the customer less than 80,000 table. Now we will go to the SQL Server and check the available data. Okay, so if I click on this table less than 80,000 table, if I select top 1000 records, you can see there are 3 records available. The records, each record salary is less than 80,000. Likewise, if you go to this table and select top 1000 rows, you can see there are only 2 records which are greater than 80,000. So hopefully you have a clear understanding about the conditional split. So if you have any questions, you can put on the comment sections and share and like in this video. Thank you.